I promise you, I follow Deepak Chopra and Satguru and Reverend Ike quotes, many other ministers and uh, profound teachers of wisdom on Instagram. I follow them all. And I follow a reasonable amount of pop culture. They're my friends, actually. You know, almost everybody in pop culture. So of course I follow Will Smith or, you know, whoever is on Instagram. These are my friends. And then I see what's going on right now, which is typical, but I think enhanced more, multiplied in a way. The lack of interest in real life suffering of others and real war-torn countries, people, the Palestinian plight, the way the fear is coming out of Israel and how they're reacting. Some of that stuff is of interest to me. But that's why I'm on Instagram. But I've never seen so many people thrill to tear each other down. Because our stars, remember, our stars helped Dr. King have his march, helped Minister Farrakhan promote his Million Family March, Million Man March. Their voices echoed the calls from those leaders for us to come together. My experiences with the collective hip-hop culture, the Hip-Hop Summit's work, where Eminem had 10,000 people come out to learn financial literacy, and Beyonce did the same in Houston, and Nelly did the same in St. Louis, and just all over the country, rappers stood up to help us with gang violence and financial literacy. And they did it together, because each stage would include like 7 or 8 artists. Lil Wayne was there next to, you know, other people from New Orleans. He was not the only New Orleans artist, but he was there. And they were together. And their togetherness on issues matters. They don't have to all think alike, but those who do think about the suffering of their communities and come together make a dramatic difference. And there's always been a rap beef, but never so much excitement. And again, I know it's like pro wrestling, as Rick Rubin used to say. And it's okay to have these, I guess it's okay to have these skirmishes. I remember saving lives. I mean, I would get in the middle of people who were going to kill each other. Many, many times I saved the lives of rappers or saved them from clashing in ways that were not just verbal. And I see now one thing leads to another. Call this guy a white boy or a pedophile. Call this guy, you know, even saying, oh, look, I raised my children properly. That's my focus. I'm a real man because I do the following. Shit, I can't feel good if you're not quite the same man he is. Every little punchline is hurtful. And they lead to more hurtful punchlines and to gunplay. How many people have died in hip-hop for over rap beat or drill music? This idea of using our poetry to tear each other down is the lead thing on Instagram. More important than anything else. More important than destruction of the environment. More important than anything. The possible world war. More important than anything. People say, oh, I just need entertainment. That way I don't go crazy from all the real world stuff. And I get it. But what kind of entertainment are we consuming? Is any of it really uplifting or helping us to be better or happier? Do we feel better when people are down so we can feel up? We have to look inside ourselves and try to look up and be excited about our brother's rise, not his fall. So when you tear someone down, or when you watch someone tear someone down, try not to get so excited.
Hey all guys, I welcome you back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking and also share this video. You've just watched a clip of Russell Simmons, at the beginning of this video via his official Instagram just 2 days ago, talking about the beef between the popular two rappers, that is Drake and Kendrick. He had his thoughts, and partly I agree with majority of what he has been saying about this beef. When you try to sit down and analyze, ideally, if I ask anyone, like for those people who are enjoying this beef, like what's really are you gaining from this? Like, is there any value this beef, this battle adds onto we the black people? I think we blacks have a habit of encouraging stuff like that, where two fellow black men, successful black men, tearing each other down. It's really absurd to see this kind of thing, like in this day and age. We've seen what has been happening within the rap community, most especially those rappers who are into drill music. They always, we all know the results. Like so many rappers, I can't mention names for the past 3 4 5 years. I can't like, the list is endless. The number of rappers we've just lost, due to such unserious rap battles, beefs and stuff like that. So I wouldn't wish, I pray so hard that the sad aftermath really doesn't come into play when this battle exists, because we all actually, Boozy, when I was looking through his official Facebook, he also talked about this in a post he released just a few days ago, saying that like for example, if one of these two artists, Kendrick or Drake, actually goes into another rapper's city, we all know what can happen. The worst can happen, and we don't wish that to happen. So I don't think this rap battle, this beef, is really necessary if we blacks actually are trying to move forward, trying to elevate ourselves. I don't see this in the Hispanic, I don't see this in the Indian community, I don't see this amongst the whites, but it's we the blacks who are doing all this, putting each other down, getting into unnecessary and uncalled for wars and stuff like that. So for me, I agree with what Russell Simmons said. This beef is really nonsensical. It doesn't have any value, be it monetarily, be it emotional, be it spiritual, be it entertainment. It has nothing. You can't tell me that you're really getting entertainment value from this. No. I pray that the worst doesn't come into play after all this.